Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is your love reading for today. I do not timestamp my readings because whenever you see it is when you're meant to see it. So please take what resonates, whatever doesn't, leave here. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. If you are new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. If you're returning, welcome back. So first of all, let's see. What do you have for them? In love, Spirit, what card do you have for them in love? What card do you have for them in love? Okay, it's going to be this one. And let's see what it says. Sometimes the most important thing in a whole day is the rest we take between two breaths. So you've been moving around, just doing so much that you forget to breathe. So when you just, I'm feeling like just practice on taking a breath. Like when you start feeling overwhelmed, just take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Get yourself back to one and then get started again. So just take some time out for yourself just to breathe. All right, let's see. What's your energy in love? Spirit, what is their energy in love? Or what is their energy towards love? However you want to have me relay the message, please just give me what to say and how to say it. What is their energy in love? Wow. Wow, 4? This must be for 4 different people. Some of you have really kind of given up on love to an extent. So this says what will be, will be. But some of you have a positive outlook on love. You want love. You're expressing. You're putting yourself out there. Let's see. You're usually in good spirits when it comes to love. And let's see. And for others, love has you, just the thought of love has you stressed out. So this could probably be a partner or somebody in a situationship. Or just somebody who wants love, but you keep meeting like the wrong people. And you keep going on these dates and they seem like they're going to be, great potential. And then you meet them and then maybe there's a boundary that they cross without knowing. Then you're just kind of like, nope, red flag. Or you meet a person that's great. Or you could be in a relationship and it's stressing you out because you're going through that patch of either should you continue or you're just going through a patch that all relationships go through. All right, let's see. Let's see what the area you're operating from in love. Spirit, what area are they operating from when it comes to love? What area are they operating from when it comes to love, Spirit? I was going to take it and it said drop it. Okay, so we are taking this. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. I thought I had a bunch of messages for you guys. Spirit said drop it. Oh, wow. So in love, you're being narrow-minded. So some of you are, and what I'm hearing with that is like a lot of you are asking, feeling alone. So a lot of you are asking for something that isn't realistic, or it isn't, you're asking for something that you don't even measure up to. Or you're in a relationship and that's what you're doing. The area that needs the most healing when it comes to love. What area needs the most healing when it comes to love, Spirit? What area needs the most healing? Okay. Let's see. How you're praying and manifesting. So yeah, this goes hand in hand because it's the area you're operating from is you're being narrow-minded. So you need the most healing in praying and manifesting because you're not going to get what you aren't. So, and the only time that you get that is when when the universe or your creator steps in and you have been a good person and you have been like people you've gotten sort of like what they call the short end of the stick in love, and then they're like, you don't, you've learned your lesson, so whatever lesson you were supposed to get out of that, the universe and your creator is like, no, they've learned, he's learned his lesson, she's learned her lesson, so then they send you something better than you thought you can ever have. That's when you get this, what you're praying and manifesting for. But this came out in the area that needs the most healing, because you're praying and trying to manifest something you aren't yourself. Like you could be like, I want, he or she has to have this, they have to have that, they have to be this way, they have to be that way, they have to be open minded, but you're narrow minded. You see what I'm saying? Or they have to be physically fit and healthy, but you aren't. You know, just all this stuff. It's like you're trying to pray and manifest this kind of stuff, but you're not exuding the things that you're praying and manifesting. So why would your creator, why would God send somebody into your life that's loving and kind and nurturing and all of these things? This is an example. This is not to say that you aren't these things, but and send that type of person to somebody who's toxic. They wouldn't do it. All right? So let's see what's blocking you in love. Spirit, what's blocking them in love? Other than the narrow-minded, what's blocking them in love, Spirit? Oh my. Wow. Okay, usually when something like this happens, it says drop it, but maybe they have a lot to say. So what's blocking you is you don't ask for help. And I'm feeling that's naturally and spiritually. What's blocking you is maybe there was a loss. I'm not feeling the death with this one. Usually it'll tell me it's not a death. It's like a relationship that you had. You're lacking understanding because, like I said, some of you are asking for something that you don't exude yourself. It's like an area. You're asking for this, but you need to work on this for yourself or something. So, understanding is blocking you. If you're narrow-minded, you are going to be insensitive to other people's points of view. So that ties in with the understanding. And then for some of you, it's don't force this. So this is either for a person that's in a situationship trying to get to know somebody, or this is you trying to, like the ones that I said, could be stressed on finding love or whatever. And so you're kind of putting yourself out there, but just to kind of like anybody. And it's like, no, don't force it. Love will come to you. All you need to do is just be places where you can be seen. Because if you're in the house, they don't see you. But if you're out, you don't have to overdo it. You don't have to be a pick-me or any of that type of stuff. All you have to do is just be your authentic self. Be out. You don't have to force connections. What's for you will come towards you. Okay? So that's what's blocking you. As far as the loss goes, some of you bring a lot of your old traumas into new relationships, and it doesn't go anywhere because of that. Or some of you miss somebody that you lost. And I'm hearing that for some of you, you won't admit this, and you won't admit that you played a big part in why you lost this. Okay, so we're going to look at the area you need to work on besides these things. But these are the things that's blocking you. You know how sometimes you want to know why you haven't received something in life and you feel like you deserve it? Those are the things that's blocking you. Okay. Area they need to work on. Spirit, what is the area they need to work on? What is the area they need to work on, Spirit? All right. Well, see, you remember I just said some of you, you lost something and you won't admit that you lost it. You also won't admit that you played a big part in why you lost it. The area you need to work on is taking accountability. So when it comes to love, some of you don't take accountability for the things that you do, or you look at those past relationships, and I'm not saying every past relationship, but there was some past relationships that you were in and you made the person that you're no longer with the villain, but you were part of the problem too. And you need to take accountability when it comes to love. Or if something's happened to you and you don't like it, like somebody's overstepping boundaries or disrespecting or whatever, and you just stay because you love them, then take accountability that everything else that happens after you accept that, it's self-inflicted because you had the opportunity to leave that situation. You had the opportunity to go a separate way and you stayed, but you're complaining about what you willingly stay in. Okay, so let's see what's going on in love, spirit. What is going on in love? Trying to shuffle on around too. What's going on in love, spirit? Wow, this is just stuck. Let's see. Yeah, for some of you, you deserve better. So if you're in a relationship, if you're in a situationship, you deserve better than whatever that's offering you. Um, for others, an old school love, a traditional, that could be what you're looking for, or it depends on the person because you could be in a relationship right now and you wish that your partner had these traits of like that old school love of how um, you were courted and you were it was like gender roles or whatever. It could be whatever. You could be in a relationship like this and you don't like it and that has you stressed, or you could be in a relationship that's opposite of this and you wish you had it. All right, so the next one is you're not ready. So there are some of you who just love stresses you out, so you're not really ready to be in anything. There are also some of you in love, you need to spice things up. It's getting boring to you, or it's getting boring to that partner. And then in love, some of you are fighting for your relationship, or you're fighting to get that kind of partner that you want. So, you know, if you're in a relationship and it's getting boring, start spicing it up. If you're in a relationship that has old school values and you don't like that, there's a conversation that needs to be had because that's something that you should have been talking about before you even entered into that relationship. If you're in a relationship and, they started off pretending like they were this person and now that you're with them, they're not. Spirit is saying you deserve better, because they bamboozled you in love. Because this is a love reading, so and if you're single, you're stressed out because some of, like, because we did pull your energy. For some is what will be, but for some of you, you're stressed out because you're like, shoot, I'm putting myself out here, but the choices, you're like, God, I don't want to do this. All right, let's look at finances when it comes to love. And when I pull this is not about, oh, does this person rich or whatever. It's just how you operate your finances when you're in love. Some people spend all their money when they're in love. Some people, they just, it's not like they're trying to impress you, but there are some people who use their money and try to impress you. What are they doing with their finances in love? Some people are even like, they go about their day, they just include you. Buy yourself one thing you've been wanting. So for this person, you kind of splurge on the person that you're with and you kind of put yourself in the back burner and you don't really do anything for you, and Spirit wants you to buy yourself something too. Some of you have more money than you, I'm going to say need. This is for a very small portion of you. But take all that money that you're trying to impress people with and donate to a cause. And the other one is a financial blessing. So when it comes to love, because of how you show up financially, and this doesn't have to be, and I don't want you guys to get confused on this. This doesn't have to be like blowing your money on these expensive dates and dinners and trips or whatever like that. It's just that your act of your love language is like act of service and gifts, and but gifts towards other people. And because of that, you're constantly gonna be financially blessed because you're doing it from the kindness of your heart. You're not doing it to impress. You're not doing it because you feel like you have to. You just give, and you give to anybody that you love. That's what I'm hearing. So let's look at the zodiac signs. What zodiac signs could this be tied to in love, Spirit? What zodiac signs could this be tied to in love? What zodiac signs could this be? Okay. Okay, Spirit. So we have a Libra. Now, if I pull 2 Libras in one reading, that's a... Wow! I just said it. If I pull 2, it's a cosigner, so it's definitely for a Libra. I can't even make that up. Let's see, we have a Pisces. We have an Aries. Aries shows up in my readings a lot. So I don't know if there is a strong Aries that watches my videos, but they show up a lot, their energy. We have a Taurus. And we have a Leo. So if you're resonating so far, I say it in every video because people get stuck on zodiacs. If you're resonating so far and I did not pull your sign, this is still for you, okay? So if you're resonating, still apply it. Let's look at the things you need. Spirit, what things do they need, Spirit? What are the things that they need? All right. So, the things you need in love is a head start. So, maybe you feel like you're kind of scared to put yourself out there because of a lot of things that you've been through. You need to know that somebody, because we did pull You Don't Deserve This in the love jar. Whoever this person is, you need to know that they're lying. So I mean, only you would know because it will resonate with you. But you need a head start in the area of love. But for those of you in a situation and we pulled, you don't deserve this, so this person is not a good match for you, you also need to know that they're lying about something, and only you would know what that is because you've been feeling it. And that's what I'm hearing. You've been feeling like this person's been lying to you. What's coming towards you? Every time I pull this jar, I always hope something really amazing is going to come out for you. What's coming towards them, Spirit? What's coming towards them? That's like my favorite jar. So what's coming towards you? Spirit, what's coming towards them in love? All right. So there's going to be a shift. And I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm not getting it. Wow, we got this again in the general reading. Something new. I love Aquarius, this is almost similar to the general reading. So something new, there's going to be a shift for you, right? Something new is going to pop up and you're going to get a fresh start in love. So if you've been single for a while, something's gonna happen. I don't know. Maybe you're gonna go to this. You could be the kind that don't even leave the house because you work from home, but one day you have to go out and get gas and you run into somebody and you guys start talking because you're kind of closed off to love. You know, like you want it, but you've dealt with so much nonsense that you're just kind of like, nah, I'm just gonna enjoy my peace or whatever, and then you're gonna bump into this person. So, and for those of you that are in a situation that spirit is saying you don't deserve this, it's basically telling you to leave. A shift is going to come where that's going to be possible for you. Angel messages. Spirit, what is the angel message that you have for them in love? What is the angel message that you have for them in love, Spirit? What is the angel message that you have for them in love? Let us help you. This has shown up maybe about 5 times in my readings lately. So the angels are around you. They've been around you for a while and they've been wanting to help you. You have to ask for help for one. And they've been wanting to rush in and just fix things and help you through it and guide you through it and bless you and manifest for you. They've been wanting to do all this stuff and they're just like, let them. Like, they want to help you as bad as you want the help, but you won't pull yourself apart from this so that they can. You know, it's like you're in the way. If you would just step out the way, the angels would do the work for you, is what I'm hearing. They're saying, let us help you. All right? So let's look at clarification. Oh, there's one stuck. Let's see. What is the clarification for this love reading, Spirit? Stuck on my fingers, so that's it. It says, have faith with as much energy as you put into doubting. See, so if you would just let them help you, you would, everything you desire would be at your fingertips. If you would just get out the way, get out of your own way and let them help you. So whatever you're stressed about, if you want love and you just haven't found the right one, if you got out the way, they would put it into your path. And then they would fix it to a point where maybe this person would say or do something that would make you want to give them a chance. Because remember, we also pulled don't force this. So, like I said, some people are going out there kind of being like pick-me's. And this is for men and women. And you're going out there and you're doing too much. You don't have to. You know, all you have to do is be willing to be what you're asking for in terms of characteristics and everything else that spirit is saying you could be being unreasonable on. Be willing to be what you're asking for. Open your mind a little bit because you're narrow-minded. And then get out the way so that they can help you. What is their good intentions card that you have for them in love, Spirit? What is the good intentions card that you have for them in love? What is the good intentions card that you have for them in love? All right. What are you passionate about? Make a list of things you absolutely love. Think about activities, causes, and creative outlets. Then take a look at your list. What do they all have in common? How can you bring more of these passions into your life? Okay, so that's your good intentions card. And that could actually help you in terms of the person that you're with. Whatever you're passionate about, you could see if maybe this person has the same or similar passions, or I would be willing to work with you on your passions to be like, oh, I can help with that because I'm good at this part and it could fall in line with what you're doing. So that is your love reading for today. I hope that it helped whoever it was meant for. And if nothing helped, nothing resonated, but it was entertaining for you, I hope that I was able to entertain you. As always, be blessed, and I love you on purpose. Bye.